Level 1, the entry time step, 2140. Location, undisclosed sector. You arrive early, earlier than required. The road behind you is empty, no vehicles, no distant movement. Even the insects seem absent. The structure stands ahead, no lights inside, no visible activity. Just a dark shape against a darker sky. You stop 10 meters short. You don't know why. Your body pauses before your mind does. You listen. Nothing. Not silence. Absence. You check your gear. Click. Strap tightened. Magazine locked. Your breathing is controlled, but slower than usual. Footsteps approach behind you. Measured. Heavy. Familiar. You don't turn. You already know who it is. More footsteps follow. Then more. The team assembles. No greetings. No acknowledgement. Just presence. Above the entry point, a single light flickers. Irregular. Unstable. You watch it longer than necessary. Something about it feels delayed, like it reacts a second too late. You look away. A signal is given. You move. Inside. Level 2. The initiation timestamp, 2205. The moment you enter, sound dies. Not fades. Dies. Your boots hit concrete, but the noise doesn't travel. It stops at your feet. Your breathing becomes internal, contained. The team advances in formation. Tight spacing, minimal movement, disciplined. You pass the first corridor, then the second, then a third that wasn't in the briefing. No one stops, no one questions. A door appears ahead, reinforced, slightly open, just enough to notice. That detail lands heavier than it should. You slow down, not consciously. Your body adjusts. You stare at the gap in the door. Dark inside, too dark. You wake. No one speaks. Time stretches. A signal. You push through. Level 3. The conditioning. Timestamp, 2218. Rooms repeat. Angles repeat. Even the imperfections repeat. A scratch on the wall. You've seen it before. Or, you think you have. You don't confirm. You keep moving. That's the conditioning. Ignore uncertainty. Follow structure. Trust sequence. But the sequence feels off. You smell something. Metallic. Old. Not fresh blood. Not decay. Something processed. Something cleaned. You don't react. No one does. But spacing tightens. Subtle. Instinctive. You move closer together. Not for tactics. For reassurance. Level 4. The first operation timestamp. 2231. You reach the objective. Layout matches. Everything matches. Except reality. The room is empty. No equipment. No targets. No signs of use. Just space. Motion. Nothing. Acoustic. Nothing. You wait. 10 seconds. 30. 1 minute. Your breathing becomes noticeable again. You lower it. Control returns. You send a signal back. Confirmation request. The transmission goes through. You see it. You wait for reply. Nothing comes back. You send again. Still nothing. The system is working, but it isn't responding. Level 5. The adaptation timestamp. 2247. Comms degrade. Not with noise. With emptiness. Channels remain open, but no one is on the other end. You test alternate frequencies. Same result. The team doesn't stop. They adjust, because stopping means uncertainty, and uncertainty spreads. You move deeper. Corridors narrow. Ceilings lower. Air feels heavier. Warmer. You wipe sweat from your glove. You don't remember when it started. Something shifts behind you. A movement. You turn. Nothing. Formation intact. Or almost intact. You count again. 1 missing. No sound. No disruption. Just absence. You don't report it. You already know. No one would answer. Level 6. The responsibility timestamp. 2302. You start checking more often. Behind. Side angles. Blind spots. Your pace slows. Not visibly, but enough. Another gap forms. Another absence. You stop. Turn. The corridor behind you. Empty. Too clean. No drag marks. No sign of struggle. Just a space where someone existed seconds ago. You feel something new. Not fear. Weight. Responsibility without instruction. You try comms again. Status. Your voice sounds wrong. Flat. Contained. It doesn't echo. It doesn't travel. It just Stops. No reply. You don't repeat it. You already know. Level 7. The psychological cost. Timestamp 2319. You are alone. There is no moment where it happens. No clear transition. Just realization. Gradual. Heavy. Final. You stand still. Weapon steady. Breathing controlled. You listen. Nothing. You move again. Slower now. Each step deliberate. You reach an intersection. 4 identical paths. You scan each one. Same depth. Same darkness. Same silence. You wait. No one speaks, because there is no one left to speak. Your grip tightens, not from fear, from the need to feel something real. You check your watch. The seconds tick, but they feel disconnected, like they belong to something else. You whisper internally, this wasn't in the plan. Then you correct yourself. There was never a plan for this. Level 8. The peak. Timestamp 2342. You recognize the wall, a small fracture near the base. You've seen it before. You're certain now. You've been here. You turn, same corridor, same layout, no variation. You move faster, then slower, testing. Nothing changes. The structure isn't confusing you. It's containing you. You stop. For the first time, you fully stop. No movement, no scanning, no adjustment. You wait. Time stretches, uncomfortably. Minutes pass, or seconds. You can't tell anymore. That's when it settles. Cold, precise, unavoidable. This was never an operation. This was a system, and you are still inside it. Level 9, the exit timestamp, unknown. You find a door, different, no repetition, no familiarity, just wrong. You approach carefully. Your steps echo for the first time. The sound startles you. You didn't realize how long it had been. You stop at the door. Your hand hovers. You wait. Nothing. You open it. Light floods in. Harsh, natural, real. You step forward. The air changes instantly. Cool, moving, alive. You inhale deeply. Your lungs react like they remember something. You turn back. The corridor is still there. Dark, silent, endless. You stare for a moment longer. Then, you close the door. Level 10. The cycle timestamp, 2140. Location, undisclosed sector. Another figure stands where you once stood. Then they do something that slows over. Same distance, same stillness. They arrived early. They checked their gear. Again. Footsteps approach behind them. Measured, familiar. They don't turn. The light above flickers, delayed, unstable. They watch it longer than necessary. Something feels off, but not enough to stop. A signal is given. They move. Inside, somewhere, in a system that never reported failure, the operation continues. No records updated. No losses acknowledged. No endings logged. Only progression. You were never the last, just the one who exited. And now, someone else is becoming. The only one still responding. You wait. They disappear. The silence remains.